Hey everyone, welcome to the channel and to the full moon in Sagittarius tarot reading. So it's a super moon this time around as well, which means the energies are only going to be amplified, magnified. So yeah, very interesting time. I feel like a lot of things are going to be wrapped up with this particular super moon, especially with it being in the sign of Sagittarius. I mean, yeah, that's literally the sign of expansion, growth, forward movement, transformative, very transformative in that, you know, there is a burst of new energy that comes from taking decisive action, okay? So I do feel that this is the collective's opportunity to wrap up any loose ends that need to be wrapped up whilst they are navigating this new cycle. We're already on a different timeline. That timeline is going to vary from person to person, of course, based upon your experiences, the karmic lessons you need to learn, where you're at in your spiritual journey, and you know, the rest of it. So it's going to vary from person to person, but as always, we're going to look at the overall collective energies associated with your sign's particular element, just to get an idea of the overall, the overarching theme, right? So let's take a look at that. So seeing as it is a full moon and we are currently in Gemini season, we'll start with the air signs, okay? So we'll look at the air signs, then we'll look at fire signs, then we'll take a look at water signs, and lastly earth, okay? So let's get into it without further ado. So I'm going to start by getting some oracle using the Moonology. So let's see. First of all, let's take a look at the energies at play with this full super moon in the sign of Sagittarius for the element of air. So tell me about Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What does this super moon have in store? What is the key theme here for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Interesting. Yeah, so this ties in perfectly what I just said, right? Yeah, excellent. So, air signs. You have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Don't let your past hold you back. South node. Okay. And conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Yes. Okay. Perfect. And at the bottom of the deck, there is full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So air signs, I feel like you are doing a lot of wrapping up. Okay. It goes directly into what I said in the general message. Okay. At the start of the read, I really feel that whatever hang-ups you had, whatever triggers you had, any doubts or limiting self-beliefs that you had, you're kicking them to the curb, right? Don't let your past hold you back. Confidence is your key to success. Yes, you're stepping into your power. You're embracing this newfound sense of optimism, confidence, self-belief, okay, that you've managed to tap into. I feel like you've made some powerful changes here that's enabled you to step into your power. And so I feel like now that you're getting a taste of it, right? You're getting a taste of what it means to walk in all your, you know, authenticity without having to dim your light, without holding yourself back in any shape or form. It's addicting, right? It's totally addicting because it's like, you know, you realize that the only thing that was stopping you all this time was yourself, and that actually the world's your oyster, okay? What we're living through is not just a giant simulation. It's not just about, you know, beating the matrix at its own game. No, it's a giant playing field, okay? So treat it as such. If there's something you want to accomplish, put yourself out there, you know, explore it, build it, create it. What have you got to lose at the end of the day? I do feel like anything that you've been waiting on in terms of information that will enable you to wrap up something specific in relation to the past is going to come to light, okay? With this full moon energy, full moon eclipse, yes, you're going to get those insights around this time. So within the next 2 weeks, you're definitely going to get some insight here, I feel. And that's what's going to help you to truly close the door on the past. So amazing. And then, like I said, you know, that bottom card being a personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah, I feel like whatever needs to be wrapped up, whatever is lingering in the shadows, is going to be brought to light, and you're going to be able to close that door for good. So let's get more insight. So tell me more about this full moon cycle and what it has in store for air signs. Okay, so we have Four of Wands. Okay. The Seven of Wands. The Fool card. The Three of Wands. The Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Aries, Aquarius energy with the Fool. And the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so air signs. It looks like there is something that's being highlighted, okay, when it comes to your foundation, okay? Four of Wands. This is speaking on your stability, your home life, your interpersonal relationships. I feel like you're starting to take a stand for yourself. You're no longer letting the opinions of family, of friends, stop you from accomplishing whatever it is you're setting to achieve. There's something here you clearly want a great deal, okay? And I feel like you lacked the confidence or the belief in it to make it happen. So this could be in relation to a project, a business, a work opportunity. This could be you wanting to have your gifts, your skills, your talents spotted, right? Or this could be, you know, you may be wanting to put yourself out there in terms of some kind of talent competition, right? For others of you, this is speaking on a long-term commitment, a relationship, okay? Ten of Pentacles, especially with that Four of Wands as well. For some of you, there is a relationship that you've been waiting for, okay? There's something that you want to start, initiate with someone, either someone from your past or someone entirely new, okay? It's going to vary from person to person. But whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, something to do with work, or your skills, your talents, a gift that you have, if there's something you want, you're being encouraged to go after it, okay? It's not about chasing it down until you eventually get it. No, it's about meeting the universe halfway. If you want something, you have to do your part, air signs. And you know it, okay? That's why you're now looking at this like, okay, I know what was stopping me from taking this action. I know where my fears stem from. I know what I need to close out, clear out of my life in order to have this new beginning, right? With the Fool card, that is ground zero, starting over. So for some of you, you may want to even change your environment, okay? Because there is that energy of waiting for something to happen or getting some clarity in order to be able to move forward. And that is directly under the Four of Wands. So for some of you, you're waiting for an opportunity to change location, okay? Or change some aspect of some environment that you frequent. But with the Page of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, it's like you're also waiting on some good news, some confirmation, clarification from someone, okay? This could be someone delivering an email, a message. This could even be a letter that you're waiting on. Page of Wands can also speak of, you know, communication that's traveled a great distance. This can be in the form of a courier delivering this news, all right? A lot of the time in tarot land, people talk about the Page of Wands being directly a person wanting to deliver you a message, but this can also be a third party delivering it on behalf, right, of someone else. So this could be like a courier, this could be a a postal worker or something like that. But regardless, you're waiting on some good news, and it could be in relation to an inheritance, an opportunity that will lead to a significant amount of success. This could be a job position that you applied for. This could even be you wanting to extend yourself to someone and let them know that you're serious about building a Ten of Pentacles life with them, a legacy, a commitment, a family here, right? Especially with that under the Fool. This is new beginnings, newness, wanting to start a new chapter with someone. So take it how it resonates for you. You'll know what applies to your situation. But if that's something you want, I feel like you're going to have to put the feelers out. You're going to have to put the communication out there in order to get the ball rolling, okay? All right. And now let's get some angel messages for you. Parting guidance from your angels before we close the read. So what is it that their angels need them to know at this time? What advice, guidance, messages of support do they have for air signs, please? Messages of support, guidance, assistance for air signs. Okay. So we have yes, okay? So if there is a question that you had, you know, if there was something you had a question to in the back of your mind, the answer is yes, okay? So there's that. The situation will improve, absolutely. Like I said, whatever's needing to be wrapped up, closed out, in order for you to be able to move forward, that's going to take place over the next couple of weeks, okay? You're going to get your closure, you're going to get your answers, okay? You're going to be able to move forward with a clear mindset, okay? And I feel like you are freeing yourself from your past in a lot of ways. And that is what's going to bring a huge energetic shift into your life. And then you can start seeing things unfold quickly in real time rather than waiting to see some kind of progress or any form of movement, right? And last card. One more, please. Yeah, compromise. So this is it. This is what I was telling you. On the bottom of the deck, take action. Beautiful. In just 4 cards, it summarized the entire reading, okay? Yes, the situation will improve, but you have to do your part. Are you willing to compromise? Find balance, a solution, okay? If you're willing to compromise and you don't let your ego get the better of you, I think you're going to find a really amicable solution to the issue, okay? Because like it says, a personal issue reaches resolution, conclusions are within reach. Confidence is your key to success. Don't let your past hold you back. The situation will improve. Take action. You know, a lot of messages screaming of, you know, there being some kind of reconciliation or clearing the air or just putting things from your past to bed once and for all so that things can change in your life, so that you can see forward movement, you know, blessings coming in, new opportunities. But it does require you to do your part, okay? So as long as you're willing to meet the universe halfway, as long as you're willing to compromise, especially if you are looking to restore a relationship or begin a new relationship, yeah, it's all about equal give and take. So that's something that you have to be willing to invest, okay, as well. So I hope that helps, air signs, and I hope you have an amazing lunation. Okay, now we're going to go over to the fire signs. So this is going to be for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So let's see what it is that you need to know with regards to this full supermoon transit in the sign of Sagittarius. So what is it that fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius needs to know at this time? Okay, new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. Okay, so we're getting a lot of that energy so far. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. Okay, awesome. And the last card, please, for fire signs. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Interesting that you got that card. That was at the bottom of the deck for the air signs. And North Node, step out of your comfort zone. Air signs had South Node, so very interesting. There does seem to be a little bit of overlap here. So if you do have strong air placements in your chart, either in your big 3 or in your Venus, or possibly even in your Mars or North Node, you may want to check out the air signs section of the reading as well, okay? So it's time to take action, believe in the impossible, a personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah, it's all about closing out cycles. I feel like for you guys, fire signs, is that you've been out of sorts recently, okay? You've not been in your usual fiery, you know, energy. I feel like there have been a few things in your life as of late that's kind of taken it's like taking the wind out of your sails, okay? It's like it's dimmed your light. The fire, that inner fire that you guys have, is not burning as brightly or as passionately as it once was. And I think it's because you are losing faith in a situation. You're losing faith that things can change, that things can be different. You're losing hope. But the divine is urging you not to lose hope, but to take action, but to be the catalyst in your own life, be the spark that you're desperately needing. If something is making you miserable, you need to address it. If there's something that needs to change, you need to look at that. If you know you need to be doing something, then do it, okay? Don't allow whatever excuses to hold you back. If there's something you want, there's something you want to achieve, there's something that you want to align with, whatever it is, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to make it happen. It says believe in the impossible, but the reality is it's not impossible. I don't think what you're wanting is impossible by any means. You just feel it is. You feel like it's beyond your reach because you've not seen those results so far, or you've seen, you know, a very similar situation play out in the past multiple times over that you're now currently experiencing. But that's not to say that you should give up or think that things can't be any different. No, that means that maybe it's time to take a different approach. Maybe it's time to look at things from a different perspective. And it's especially because a personal issue reaches resolution, I feel like you may have to change your approach on this. I think you're going to have to change the way you handle the situation if you truly want to resolve it, okay? Because it does seem like, depending on how you handle things at this present time, it's going to affect whether you're closer or further away from fulfilling your destiny with that North Node energy there, right? So you're being encouraged to step out of the comfort zone. It literally says it on the card. Step out of your comfort zone, okay? Take action, believe in the impossible, and do what needs to be done in order to resolve the situation, okay? Whatever this is for you. You'll know if you have some kind of issue or conflict here, or if there's something that isn't working right now that needs fixing, okay? But let's see if we can get more insight into this overall energy. Yeah, so we have the Angel de la Nuit, which is the angel of the night. Yes, that's probably about as much French as I remember. Knight of Cups, okay, Scorpio energy. The Six of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune, so that's all the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. What else? Wow, too many cards there. We'll take those two though. The Magician, so that's Virgo, Gemini energy. And the Nine of Pentacles, more Virgo energy. All right. On the deck, we have Two of Pentacles. So yeah, there's a lot of this energy coming through so far about needing to meet the universe in the middle, okay? Needing to make compromises with others as well. Find some kind of equilibrium, balance, fairness, okay? Finding a fair and amicable resolution to the issues that you find in your life, okay? With that Angel de la Nuit card, I mean, that's specific to this deck, of course, but this is someone who's been through it and back again, okay? This is someone who has gone through the Fool's journey over and over again. This is someone who's been through a lot, okay? But they've also learned a lot. Even though this person is still very much in a healing period, they've also gained a lot of wisdom, okay? That the negative experiences that they've had has given them a 360 worldview, okay? So not only is this person aware of the light, they're aware of the dark, and that puts you in a very powerful energy. So you could be someone who is going through a rite of passage right now, okay? Initiation by fire is what I'm getting here. So for some of you guys, you've been going through some very heavy karmic cycles, and that's preparation for something you're about to do and what you're about to become. For some of you, you are being prepared to become some form of spiritual leader, a healer, a shaman, a guide, okay, a sage, something like that. High priest, high priestess energy is coming in real strong for you guys. So I feel like, yes, you're being encouraged to have faith, believe in what you believe to be impossible. Open your heart space, go forward with love, do all that you do with love and belief, okay? Believe in it. Take action, follow your intuition, follow your heart. It will not lead you astray. Six of Cups, learn from past mistakes, learn from these painful lessons. Use it, use the lesson to your advantage. Don't let it wear you down and bring you back down the spiral, okay? You've overcome so much. Now is the time to harness that inner strength that you have and use it to put yourself where you want to be, to position yourself where you want to be. It's your life after all, and therefore you're being asked to take control. With the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like, yes, things are being balanced out karmically. If you know that you've been doing everything by the book, that you've been working hard to change your life around, to make positive changes, to put yourself where you want to be, you're going to see blessings coming in tenfold. I mean, the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, you're manifesting a hell of a lot of abundance. And I think because of the energy and the love and the kindness and the support and the understanding you've shown in a lot of situations, that energy is coming back to you tenfold. You're going to be on the receiving end of all this love, understanding, compassion, support, right? You may even be surprised that some people come back around to try and right their wrongs with you. Okay, that's possible as well. Because you're being seen in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Very abundant, glowing, full of light. Okay, even though there's a good part of you that's still in this energy, right? Based on everything you've just navigated. People see you like this. Okay, I feel like this is more how you see yourself. Okay, because of everything you've been through. But this is how you're seen by others. And so again, I'm getting that yin-yang energy, right? That mirroring energy of the light and the shadow. You have mastered both aspects of self. And as such, it's putting you in a very powerful position. I'm telling you, some of you guys are going to be high priests, high priestesses, absolutely. Or some kind of spiritual guide, guru, teacher, leader, okay? You're being prepared for that. Others of you, if you know that you haven't learned the lessons, if you did some things that you regret, know that you will have to repeat the same cycle, okay? You will, because you didn't learn the lessons. So if you know that's you, brace yourself, because yeah, you're going to find yourself in some very similar scenarios. And the universe wants to see if you're truly ready to move past this, okay? Because things are moving very quickly. I don't know if you've ever heard of the quickening. It's a term that was coined by Native Americans, actually, to the best of my knowledge, but that's all about the ascension process and how that's being sped up for the collective because of how much we've been dragging our feet, okay? It's like the universe cannot wait for us to get our shit together anymore. And I feel like that's what we're seeing in these readings, you know, for this full moon, that the universe hasn't got time. So if you're not learning those lessons, boom, you're going to be thrown straight back into the same kind of situations, different faces, different places, same energy, until you learn this lesson, because it just doesn't have time. It doesn't have time. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. But for the majority of you, I'm picking up on, yeah, you are, I mean, you've got a lot of good things coming your way, okay? So don't let your fear of failure stop you from achieving greatness here, okay? Because it's something you're destined for. It's in your North Node. It's literally in your birth chart, okay? So as always, when this energy comes up in any shape or form, whether it's this deck or another deck, I always recommend you to take a look at your North Node, okay? That placement. Because it's being highlighted at this time for a reason. Okay, and now let's get some parting advice for you guys from your angels. Any messages of support, guidance, or warnings, anything that needs to come through at this time for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please. Yeah, compromise, that's another energy that keeps coming out. It's all about finding balance. Improving health, nice, okay. And last card. One card, please. Oh, gosh, very chatty today. And yes, okay, so if you had a question in the back of your mind, the answer is yes, okay? And look for a sign. Interesting. So there's definitely something you've been pondering on, okay? Something that's been ringing around your brain for a while. And you've been wanting to know, what is the answer? You know, if I should do this, or should that happen, or has that happened, will this happen? Whatever your question is, you'll know what you've been pondering on the most recently, okay? And the answer to that is yes. So hopefully that helps. But with that, look for a sign as well. I feel like you're just waiting for your cue to take action. With compromise and improving health, yeah, it's about finding balance, okay? You need to balance all areas of your life. Between, you know, work and play, between self-care and supporting others, you know, self-love and love, unconditional love towards others, as well as self. Everything needs to be done in moderation. Everything needs to be done in balance. You find that careful balance and you'll find that your health improves massively. You have more energy. You're feeling like your vitality is coming back. Some of you guys are also going through some DNA upgrades at this time as well. Like I said, for those of you who've really been on the ascension path and you've been following the cues of the divine, you've been listening to your guides, yeah. You're going to see significant upgrades in terms of your overall health and vitality. Some people might even say you look younger, okay? So just be aware of that. They're going to want to know what your secret is, but the secret is you've just been doing the work. It really is that simple. So yeah, do keep an eye out for the signs, because I feel like whatever's stressing you out, it's going to be resolved with peaceful resolution. Because why? The timing is perfect for it to happen now. So there's no need to worry, but listen to your intuition and look out for the signs so you know when it's time to act. For a lot of you, this situation is going to be cleared up within the next few months, and it could involve romance as well as financial wealth. Okay, so amazing. I hope that helps, fire signs. Thank you so much for checking it out, and I hope you have an amazing lunation. Okay, so water signs. Let's see what it is you need to know with regards to this lunation. What is it that Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces needs to know with this full moon in Sagittarius transit? You have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Okay, so similar energy. I think it was the air signs that got that card as well. And we do have Aquarius here, so if you have Aquarius placements or you're dealing with an Aquarius, you may want to check that out. The air signs section of the read. And luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Wow, okay. At the bottom of the deck, work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. All right, we've got a lot of new moon energy coming in here, as well as this full moon eclipse. So honestly, I feel like you guys are already traversing the first steps into your new cycle. Okay, you're already doing that. You've already wrapped up a lot of things from your past. However, there is something specific that has resurfaced or is about to resurface into your life. And that is because something needs to be finalized. There needs to be complete closure here, okay? And I feel like that's what you're going to do. But instead of doing it through a place of resentment, hatred, malice, right? Those really harsh energies, and just wanting to close the cycle in a very abrupt and defensive manner. No, you're being urged to do it in a compassionate, with unconditional love, okay? And the reason you're being encouraged to do it from that space rather than a negative one is because it's more indicative of your character, okay? That don't let whatever situations you find yourself dim your light and pull you out of character, okay? Because you are a very loving person. You give love freely. And so whilst you may be dealing with something difficult at this time, you're closing out some difficult cycles in your life, chapters that you've experienced, it's important that you do it with grace and with love, because that's going to put you in a very high vibration as you continue to move into this new chapter. And it just means that you're going to pull in positive new energies, right? If you're in this low vibration and you're putting out negativity, guess what? You're going to attract negativity. But if you're in this high vibration and you don't let whatever you're experiencing right now pull you out of character, then you're going to experience a lot of happiness, a lot of good fortune, good karma, good luck will enter your life, okay? Because I feel like it's already on the horizon. Luck is on your side. The energy is already present. It's just the universe needs you to wrap something up once and for all so you can start this new beginning. For some of you, it does involve a new relationship or romantic connection being stirred, but it does mean that you have to address these fears. And I think that's why possibly a past situation here is being brought back up again. So you can look at those triggers, so you can face those fears and not let it stop you from moving forward and experiencing this powerful new beginning, right? Amazing. This is really, really good, but let's keep going. Yeah, I feel like for you guys, water signs, you have something really beautiful about to enter your life. A very loving and nurturing connection for some of you, okay? For others of you, this is about just seeing blessings across the board. But let's see, yeah, for some of you guys, I really feel like you've got a new person coming in, especially if you're single currently. What else? Yeah. It's like you had to go through a bunch of experiences to be able to clearly define what you don't want and then define what it is that you do want. And now you have that clarity, that certainty. Oh, you're attracting what it is that you want, okay? So just know that. So whatever doubts you have, it's not needed, okay? I know there may be some fears that get triggered by this. Yeah, I see some of you guys wanting to defend yourself, but there's no need, okay? Let's see. Tell me more. Okay, so you have from the tarot 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Emperor, this is Aries energy, the Queen of Swords, Libra, and the Star, more Aquarius. So Aquarius is coming in very strong for you guys. But yeah, I really, and then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Death card. So Scorpio energy as well coming in strong. Big transformations, water signs, wow. Your life is about to change in a way that you do not see coming. I mean, I feel like a lot of you guys, with this past situation coming around, it does seem like it's something involving your love life. I feel like it's come back around just to show you as a final test, like, are you sure you're ready to leave these kinds of energies behind? Are you ready for the new? Are you truly ready for the new? How are you going to react when certain things are triggered? How are you going to handle this situation when possibly someone from your past is trying to rekindle things again, okay? But I feel like for a lot of you, you have no interest in the past. Like, you're well and truly done with the 4 of Cups. Like, the thought of going back to what you've experienced in the past makes you feel physically ill. I mean, look at how she's holding her stomach, right? So yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you're just wanting to move forward. You're wanting the new beginnings, the new opportunities, right? And that's what I see coming in. But, you know, the Hierophant is literally the divine here. This is your guides. This is Source itself saying, okay, you've got it. Whatever you want, you've got it. That's literally what I'm seeing here. Luck is on your side, the Hierophant, the Star. Yeah, it's like the divine is literally saying, let us know what it is that you want and we'll help you make it happen. So you're saying you've sat down, you've had a heart-to-heart with the universe. You're like, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. This is what I was looking for. This, and this. And the universe is like, okay, so what do you want right now? Do you want us to bring you that? Is that what you're looking for? If you make that known to the universe, like, yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for, and be specific, you're gonna get it, okay? You're gonna have your wishes fulfilled. Why? Because you have set very clear boundaries with people who try to cross them, okay? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, yes, she can get a bad rap sometimes because she is the least emotionally moved queen. She's the least empathetic, right? But that doesn't mean she's not emotional, and that doesn't mean she's not got empathy. It's just that she uses her head to make informed decisions, okay? She doesn't let her emotions, you know, sway her decision making because she had to learn some very painful lessons in the past. So what she looks for is clarity, truth, honesty, integrity. She has the ability to discern who's being honest and upfront and who is lying to her face, right? You have that ability to discern. And so when someone from your past, this could have been someone significant to you, okay, with this Emperor energy, it could be a masculine energy, someone that was either possibly a person you were once married to. This could be a father of your child, or children if you have multiple children with this person, or this could have been someone you once saw yourself having a serious commitment with, okay, or you had a long-term relationship with. This is someone who holds a great deal of importance, or did hold a great deal of importance in your life. But I feel like now that has changed. The balance in this connection has changed. And so you are very guarded with this person. And I think it's because you know that their attention is easily swayed, okay? They easily get distracted by other things, whether it's their addictions, third parties, work, okay? The opinions of others, family, whatever it is, okay? They're easily distracted. Gaming, okay? But whatever it is, you're not backing down, okay? You're very clear on your boundaries and you're not moving an inch, okay? So regardless of whatever this person tries, whatever they may say to try and win you back over, I feel like they're going to meet a dead end. Because right now you're focused on self, you're focused on expansion, healing, growth, you're focused on your abundance, you're focused on doing the divine's work here, okay, for some of you. Because with that Hierophant and the Star, yeah, some of you guys are being chosen to do something specific in order to help either heal the earth, heal the collective, okay? Because there is strong earth angel vibes that I get off of this particular card. So you have a purpose here, you have a higher calling, and you're aware of that. So you're like, I haven't got time to play games with you. I haven't got time to deal with this situation, okay? I've got work to do, okay? Me and the divine, we're busy. So if you want to play your games, you can do that elsewhere, okay? Because I'm not buying it. I've got things to do here. And I also have a new connection coming in. So there's that, you know? So that's the kind of energy I'm seeing here, which is awesome. So you're literally just showing the divine through your actions, through your energy, that you really have transformed, okay? Death card. You've definitely transformed here. And people are not ready for this new version of you. I can tell you, yeah, look at that, strength card. Okay, Leo energy. People are not ready for this new version of you, water signs, but they're about to witness it, okay? And I think they're going to be pleasantly surprised. Some of them, maybe not so pleasantly, depending on, you know, what that means for them. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, and now let's take a look at, ooh, wow, that one has come out straight off the bat. Thanks for catching up, Mr. Crow. But yeah, so let's see what your angels have for you before we close the read, what you need to know with this lunation. I mean, the first card that came flying out before I even got to say anything was success. So the universe really wanted you to know that your success is assured, okay? If you're working on something, if you're building something, if you're creating something, if you want to start something, do it, because you will find success within that, okay? It's something you're meant to do. It's part of your path here. So don't be afraid to do it, okay? It is something you will exceed at, you will excel at, okay? That's what I mean to say. Perfect timing, see? Now is the time to act on it. If there's something you want to do, do it. Now is the time. The divine are bringing the elements together, okay? This is your moment to make it a success. What else? Yeah, within the next few months, I'm telling you, your whole fortune is about to change. Within the next few months, I feel like your life is going to look totally different. You won't even recognize it. Yeah, so if you had a question in the back of your mind that's been irritating you, or it's just been circulating and you feel like you don't have the answer is no, okay? So hopefully that brings clarity to whoever needs that. But honestly, water signs, you have nothing to worry about. I mean, wow. Your life is going to transform in the most beautiful way, and that's because you have transformed. So well done. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed and helped put some of these fears to bed. And I hope you have an amazing lunation. Yeah, we've done the other elements, and now last but not least, we're going to take a look at earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, what is it you need to know in relation to this full moon, super moon in the sign of Sagittarius? What is it the earth signs need to know with this lunar transit? Ooh. So you have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. It's interesting how there's been a lot of repeating cards, but anyway. We have new moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. Okay, interesting. And last card for earth signs, please. For earth signs. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Interesting, okay, interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, you have new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Yeah, okay, so earth signs. Yes. For some of you, okay, for a lot of you guys, I feel like you're going through a bit of a dark night of the soul, okay? And it's not without reason. Because for some of you, you've been avoiding looking at your shadow, okay? But it's time to really do that inner shadow work, okay? For others of you, it's a case of you've been turning a blind eye to certain situations because it provokes all of the worst feelings within you, okay? Things that you don't want to look at, feelings that you don't want to explore. You know, this could be situations that you're currently faced with. But what you don't know is that there are people that love you and want to support you, okay? There are people that have your back, that understand you're going through some turbulent times, that some situations may be arising that are bringing out your fears, your triggers. People are putting you in scenarios that they should never have put you in. But regardless, what you need to know is while, you know, the emotional waters may be choppy right now, things will change, okay? No situation is permanent, as my dad used to always say to me. And that's one of the things he said that really did stick with me over the years, because it's so true. Nothing is set in stone. Everything is in flux all the time. That's why even with readings, you know, we can only give it a certain time limit if it's time specific, because things can change, right? For a multitude of reasons. There's so many variables, it's not even funny. So we can only read the energies based on what is currently presented, okay? Based on the timelines that we are tapping into as they currently are. So that's something to be aware of. And I feel like that very much applies to your situations, that whatever you're experiencing right now is going to be short-lived, okay? So it's important for you to know that regardless of how difficult it may feel, especially if you know that perhaps you need to give an apology here, okay, with a time to give rather than take, or, you know, do something to show your love, show your support, because it does say bring love into the situation. So for some of you guys, you've been too emotionally aloof, detached, you know, and there are people in your life that are feeling it, that are feeling that you are distant, okay? So you're being urged to come back to yourself, come back to your center, give love to yourself, give love to others, okay? Because I feel like you are a little bit shut down right now, and that's because of what's being triggered within you and brought to the surface. Oh, why am I shuffling these cards? But anyway, oh, where did that card go? Here we go. So let's go over to the tarot. That's the deck I actually wanted to pick up. So let's see what else you need to know with this energy. But yeah, it does feel like you're needing to do some shadow work here. But let's see what else we need to know with regards to this energy. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords, the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy has been coming in real strong with these readings, so you may want to check out the air signs section as well. The Two of Cups, okay. The Six of Cups, 2 sixes as well, okay. So this is definitely about overcoming challenges and the odds. Knight of Cups, Scorpio energy. And what else? Just one more, please. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So this is your energy, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And at the bottom of the deck, the World card. That's all the fixed signs: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okay, so strong strong Scorpio and Aquarius. Okay. So those signs might mean something to you. But regardless, what I'm seeing here is you doing the work. You going through your shadow. You addressing these fears, these triggers. Looking at the deeper meaning behind the situations you currently find yourself. What is the lesson here? What is the sign in that? What is the direction? What is the path? What is the solution? Because you will find a solution here. Six of Swords, Six of Cups. Yes, you're going to overcome whatever past situations have been putting you back into your shadow aspect or triggering your shadow, okay? King of Swords, you know what it is that you need to do, okay? You're very much in tune with your emotions, but I feel like your rational thinking is really kicking in as well. You know, very clear, very discerning, very honest, okay? King of Swords is very much no bullshit energy, okay? This is someone who's coming up, showing up, being authentic, being honest, maybe even brutally honest, okay? Because like I said, people are noticing that you're a bit emotionally detached right now, so you may be brutally honest with people right now. But you are just in this energy of no bullshit. Like you're doing what needs to be done. You're purging, you're going within yourself. You're addressing your fears, addressing these triggers, and you're moving forward. I feel like, you know, if anyone tries to stop you from moving forward, you're going to take their head off, is what I feel, okay? So you are very clear and very set on this new path that you're taking. Two of Cups, it may even involve a love connection here, okay? Or there's some issue in a love connection here. This could be a past life soulmate that's trying to resurface. This could be you crossing paths with a new past life soulmate, okay? Because there is love being offered here. But with that Knight of Cups and Page of Pentacles, that's something fresh, okay? This is something that doesn't have a lot of history, is what I feel. So this is someone who is coming in, who could be a past life soulmate, possibly even a twin. that is going to show you a lot of love, a lot of affection. This is someone who's also showing you something tangible here. So this person not only is showing up with a lot of love straight off the bat, this person is also bringing you a gift or bringing you an offer, a significant offer, okay? It might seem small to begin with, but it's going to be very transformative. So, wow. I do feel like a lot of you guys are cutting ties with the past, and you are running smack bang into a new soulmate, a past life soulmate that you're about to experience a new cycle with. So crazy. Okay. And now to close the reading, let's get some parting advice from you, from your angels. So let's see, what is it that what earth signs need to know at this time? Is there any guidance, messages of support or warnings, anything that needs to come out? Yeah, listen to your intuition, 100%. Always listen to your intuition, not your fears. Within the next few months, so something significant is going to happen within the next few months. Yeah, bring love into the situation. I feel like it's this new love that's coming in. You may end up in a relationship within the next few months, okay? And look out for a sign. Yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of you guys are going to end up in a new relationship. But in order for that to happen and for you to be freed from the past, you have to forgive, okay? Yourself and others, so you can move forward. This is a part of the healing process you're going through though, and the shadow work that you're needing to do, so that you reconnect with your heart, so you can forgive those who trespassed against you in the past, and so that you can be open and receptive and giving when it comes to this new love connection that comes in, okay? Because the last thing you want is to meet this new person and be bringing all of that old baggage and energy with you and projecting that onto them, okay? Because that's not fair. So I feel like that's why you are, for a lot of you, I mean, obviously not all of you will necessarily do it, but a lot of you are doing the shadow work, okay? For yourselves mostly, but also it will have a positive impact on new connections that you find yourself in. Okay, so that was the reading, Earth signs. I hope that helped and it gives you some clarity with what is coming up with this lunation. Okay, so those are the readings. So thank you all for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed these messages. I know it was a slightly different format as well. There's a different camera angle, but I figured I'll switch it up. Normally you'll see my full self on camera, and I do these live, but unfortunately where I'm currently at, the internet is awful. So I'm hoping to have that resolved fairly soon, but that's why I decided, you know what, let me just pre-record it to make sure that you do still get the messages. So thank you so much for checking this out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do and click the notifications bell, click all, so you don't miss out any of the upcoming readings. Like, comment, share, it all helps, and it's much appreciated. So thank you in advance. And I look forward to reading for you guys again very soon. So for now, have an amazing lunation, and I'll read for you again soon. Bye.